Hello guys, welcome back to my channel GravityTech. This is next video in the C programming series. In today's video, we will continue from the point where we left in the previous video. So if you haven't watched the earlier video, then I would recommend to go through those videos to know what has been covered until now. Okay. Now, what is the agenda of today's session? In this video, we will start with the operators and see what all operators are there, and we'll cover first part of it. And next video, we'll cover the practical examples of the operators. Okay. Now, let's look at what are the types of operators in C. So, C language provides a rich operator environment. ऑपरेटर ऐसा सिंबल है जो कंप्यूटर को बताता है कि कोई मैथमेटिकल ऑपरेशन करना है या फिर लॉजिकल ऑपरेशन करना है, रिलेशनल ऑपरेशन करना है, किस टाइप का ऑपरेशन करना है, जो भी वैल्यूज वहां पे यूज हुए हैं. So in simple words, an operator is a symbol that tells the computer to perform certain mathematical or logical manipulation. Operators are used in a program to manipulate the data and variables. They usually form a part of a mathematical or logical expression. So C language can be divided, so C language operators can be divided into 7 types. But in this video, we will see only first few types, and then maybe rest of the types will be covered in the next session. So what are the types? Arithmetic, the plus, minus, multiplication and all, right? And then relational, comparison of two values, bitwise operation on the two operands, logical, A and B, A or B, just what maybe what we have. The logical operators are AND, OR, NOR, XOR. We'll see in detail. Assignment operators, A is equal to B and all. Conditional operators, and then miscellaneous. Okay, so we'll see all these operators in details, right? Just for now, remember there are 7. Those are basically categorized into the 7 different types. Okay, now the first operators are arithmetic operators. These operators you have used in your daily life many times. Okay, these are the same operators what we use for the regular mathematics. Addition, that basically adds two operands. The operator is plus. So for example, if there are two numbers 5 and 10, 5 plus 10 will give you 15. Similarly, subtraction, it will subtract one from another, right? 10 minus 5 is equal to 5. In strings, we use subtraction in some different ways. We'll see it. Okay, star, multiplication. In regular mathematics multiplication, we use cross sign, but here this is a star for the multiplication, remember. So if 10 and 5 are the two numbers, 10 star 5 will give you 50. Okay, division, that is slash, divides left hand operand by right hand operand. That means if you have 10 and 5, 10 divided 5 will give you 2. Now here there is a trick. If let's say 11 divided by 5, it will also give you 2. Why? Because when integer is divided by integer and the output is stored into the integer only, right? In this case, it will only have the divisor there. We'll see what it is. Now percentage, that is a modulus. It divides the right hand operand, it divides the left hand operand by the right hand operand and returns the remainder. Now let's say in this case 5% 2, right? What exactly it is going to do? So it will divide 5, right? And then divided by 2. So 2 twos are 4 and what 1. So this is what we call it as a reminder. Okay, this is what we call it as a quotient. This is what we call it as a divisor. This is what we call it as a dividend. So 5 modulus 2 will give you this value, reminder. Okay, this one will give you the remainder, whereas this one will give you the divisor. Sorry, this will give you the quotient. Remember. Okay, so that's what the simple mathematics is. Yeah. we are still on the next two are plus plus, that is increment. Whatever value is given, that will be incremented by 1. Minus minus, that is a decrement operator, that will decrease the value of the variable by 1. Let's say now what is plus plus? When you say 2, if you give 2 plus plus, that means it will be 3. It will become 3. When it is 3 and if you do 3 minus minus, it will basically be what? 2 then. Why? Because it will decrease 3 by 1 and it will increase 2 by 1. Okay, these are basically the arithmetic operators. Okay, now let's look at the relational operators. Relational operators are used to checking relations between two variables or the numbers. रिलेशनल ऑपरेटर जो होते हैं, दो वेरिएबल आपके पास अगर है या फिर दो वैल्यूज है, उसके बीच का जो रिलेशन है उसे डिफाइन करने के लिए, फिर उसे चेक करने के लिए यूज होते हैं. नाउ रिलेशन मतलब क्या? वो दोनों इक्वल हो सकते हैं, दोनों इक्वल नहीं भी हो सकते हैं, एक दूसरे से बड़ा हो सकता है, एक दूसरे से छोटा हो सकता है, एक बड़ा या इक्वल टू हो सकता है, लेस या इक्वल टू हो सकता है. सो दीज आर द ऑपरेटर्स. इक्वल टू that means this operator checks. So equal to, this operator checks the value of two operands if they are equal and returns true or false. So these relational operators are going to return you true or false only. So when you say 2 is equal to 3, we know 2 is not equal to 3. So we are checking 2 is equal to 3. We will say no. So that means it is false. Not equal to. So it will check whether these are not equal to. Now here, when we say 4 is not equal to 5, we know 4 is not equal to 5. So this statement is true. That's why the value is what? True. Greater than, same way. Is 5 greater than 56? No. So this is false. Is 2 less than 5? This is true. Is 12 greater than or equal to 45? It's not true. Right? Is 43 less than equal to 43? Yes. Why? Less than is okay, but there is equal to as well. Okay, that's why this is true. So this is how the relational operators are. The bitwise operators will be covering in the next session, but let's maybe try to look at how these operators can be used in a program. Now let's say there are two values. One is the variable r, integer 60, and another one is a variable s 13. Now I have tried to put it like all the arithmetic operators here. Now let's see how it is. I just simply want to print here as this. So the answer should be on new line, then tab. There should be a value of r plus, there should be a value of s, and the addition of both, right? So that way I just try to put in a printf. Okay, so printf new line, new tab, %d plus %d is equal to %d, right? %d plus %d is equal to %. So there are three integers I need. First integer will be r, so here first is r. Second will be yes, so yes. But third will be the addition of these two. So third is what? R plus yes. So this will give you the addition. Similarly for the multiplication, r s, r minus s, r s, r star s, r s, r slash s, r s, r modulus s. Now this will be this will basically give the division. Okay, remember 60 divided by 13. So when you divide 60 by 13, it is basically the quotient. जब आप 60 को 13 से डिवाइड करोगे तो आपको जो क्वोशंट आएगा, राइट, इट विल बी लाइक 4 है, राइट, बट in this case it will be remainder. So this will be 8 in that case because the remainder will be what? 8. So maybe like this, right? I can simply say 60 divided by 13, 4, 52 and 8. So this is a remainder, that is 8, and this is a 4, that is quotient ry. Yes, okay, remember. Now what is r plus plus? R plus plus. So now in this case what we want, is like this. 60 plus plus is equal to what? Right? So 60 plus plus something, right? Something. So here it will print R first and then plus plus. But here, what exactly mean by plus plus? If we put plus plus here and if you put plus plus here, what is the difference? If you put plus plus at the end, what it will first do, it will use the value of r, what is there inside. पहले r के अंदर जो वैल्यू है वो यहाँ पे यूज हो जाएगा, उसके बाद r का वैल्यू प्लस होगा. तो यहाँ पे जो आंसर आएगा, यहाँ का जो आंसर रहेगा 60 प्लस प्लस इक्वल टू 60 ही आएगा, लेकिन r का वैल्यू क्या हो जाएगा? R will become 61. Remember. Now in this case, what will happen? Same thing. अभी प्लस प्लस डी मतलब r का वैल्यू अभी है अपने पास 61, लास्ट इसमें जो चेंज हुआ था, राइट? नाउ प्लस प्लस r मतलब क्या? पहले r को प्लस प्लस करो and then use the value. So r 61 हो जाएगा 62 and then the value will be used here. Remember. Okay. Now let's try to look at the relational operators. We'll see the complete output in a single go. As I said, relational operators are going to return you. Relational operators are basically going to return you what? True or false, right? So here we are missing %d. Here we are missing basically the %d. Okay. What I will do, I'll basically just maybe comment out rest of the parts. That will be simply same thing, right? Yeah. So see what exactly it is going to do, right? New line, new tab, %d is equal to %d. R S R is equal to S. So ये चेक करेगा R is equal to S है क्या? हमें पता है 13 और 60 ये दोनों इक्वल नहीं है, तो यहाँ पे आंसर क्या आने वाला है? सो द आंसर विल बी लाइक दिस, 60 इक्वल टू 13 इज इक्वल टू 0. 0 का मतलब क्या होता है? फॉल्स, रिमेंबर. और यहाँ पे क्या आंसर आएगा? सिमिलरली 60 नॉट इक्वल टू 13 इक्वल टू 1. ओके. Why? Because R is not equal to S. हमें पता है 16 ये 13 से इक्वल टू नहीं है, तो आंसर क्या आएगा? ट्रू. So that's how it is going to be. Right now, let's try to run it. So see, here is the output. Okay, 60 plus 13 is equal to what? 73 minus 47. If you multiply, it is going to give you multiplication value 780. When you divide, it will give you only divisor. Sorry, it will give you quotient. When you use percent, it will basically give you the remainder. When you use plus plus, it will first use the value and then do a plus plus. So 61, right? And then it will basically give you plus. So it will basically do plus plus and then use the value. So R will plus to 62 and then 62 will be used. In the relational operators, when it is trying to do 62 is equal to 13, no. So that's why it is giving 0. 62 is not equal to 13, yes. It is what? Giving 1. So that's how it is. So the bitwise operators will look into the next video. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. In next video we will see a practical examples on the rest of the operator types. Please do not forget to like, subscribe and share if you haven't done so. Happy learning with GravityTech. See you in the next video. Thank you.